Recently, I was arrested in Littleton police station simply because of this. Yeah. Please bear with me with the sound quality or whichever noise that may come in the video because it's raining currently, so you might see a bit of thunderstorms and rainfalls and all that. I know most of you will not even believe the whole story. As you guys do know that I'm into business, yeah, where I do buy and sell cars and all that. Apparently what happened is I sold all my cars, so I wasn't mobile. I had no car at the moment, which means I need to look online and search for any available car to buy. So I searched, online you may search a couple of them, and then after you search, you need to do some viewings and all that. So I got one, which was Alfa Romeo, the GT model, around Centurion. It was about, I think, 20 minutes from where I'm currently staying. I went to view the car. I took a taxify to the destination. When I got there, it was an Indian guy. And apparently the whole deal didn't go well because the car wasn't what I was actually expecting in terms of appearance and all that. So I declined it and then I decided to come back. So what happened is I spent money, transportation fee, to the guy to view the car. So I'm like, okay, why spend another money to go back home when I can walk this miles to my house. I was just trying to be a bit fit though. It was still early. This was around 7 to 8 o'clock. So whilst I was on my way home, this just happened like a movie. A lady jumped a robot, so the cops just crossed her. So I stood and then I was watching the whole scene. Whilst watching the scene, I was also scrolling through the marketplace to see maybe someone might have posted a nice car that I can also purchase. So I was a bit of distance away from the whole situation whilst the police were dealing with the lady. I'm not sure what happened if the cops gave the lady, if the cops gave the other people or called for backup or whatever because I look suspicious or I don't know what is the whole issue. But these days, sometimes we Africans, we say that we got freedom, but it doesn't really seem like we got our full freedom, guys. Yes, you may be able to go somewhere, you have the freedom to walk around, you have the freedom to go shopping, you have the freedom to eat whatever you want, buy what you want. It's not like first, but that doesn't mean we are fully free. So I was standing there and then I think they saw maybe suspicious face and then all of a sudden I just saw a cop car just came in front of me and I'm like, whoa, that looks like it's about to go down. So I stood there. I got nothing to hide. I'm not. So the hotspot where I was standing, they came there and then they were like, hey chief, we wanna search you. I'm like, fuck, what's going on? Then they're like, okay, we need to search you. I'm like, okay, cool. So they searched me. I had a couple of rings on me in my down pockets and they searched. They did their searching. They found my phone. They're like, unlock your phone. I'm sure they were actually thinking I'm a Yahoo guy or I do those fraud stuff. Probably. So they went through the phone. They got nothing. What you may find is some nice hot note. You never know, man. You do not go into photographer's phone. That would be a big mistake. Yeah, I'm telling you. So they went through the phone and then I was wearing a jacket with a hoodie actually that got some pockets on the side. So they actually inserted their hands and then they ended up seeing this here. Yeah, they saw this in the pocket. So they were like, hey chief, what are you doing with this knife? And I'm like, fuck, Eddie. Okay guys, just bear with me. I just got some call from my housemates to order some pizza and all that. Let me just do it quick so we continue. I hate this when I'm shooting. Eddie knows that I'm shooting. Yes, still he called me to order pizza. Like guys, who does that? This is just some satanic demon type of Like when you're doing your shoot, I don't even disturb you. Dude, just let me be. Ah man. Anyway, let's order some pizza here. So there we go. Placing order. Pizza is in now. Now it's time to eat. Whew, Eddie is Satan, man. I'm shooting, talking about my whole life, an experience that I went through, and this is hell trying to explain to people. All of a sudden, this guy just disturbed me from nowhere. So as I was standing, they just inserted their hands, and then they ended up finding, damn, 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 that's hard, man. That's hard. I hope you guys can still hear me, man. So yeah, as they inserted their hands in my pocket, they ended up seeing this. And I normally carry knife around. I mean, I'm a knife guy, man. You see, since I became fan of Peter McKinnon, I'm getting so addicted to knife, and I don't even know. I mean, and it's not like when we got these things is for killing people. That's not. I don't know why people assume, but I mean, it's also for self-defense. Anything can happen. Well, what I use this knife for is mostly for unboxing. So normally when I do purchase on Takealot or whichever website and it arrives, I use this to do the unboxing. So if it's not unboxing, then I will be probably cutting oranges or fruits, anything. Or sometimes it even comes in handy when I'm shooting, because you know, with the camera equipment, there might be something that you definitely need this for. Even besides the production side, knife is something that I think every person who is responsible should have at least just a small one in the pocket. So yeah, man, getting straight to the point, they found the knife, and then all of a sudden they were like, hey chief, what are you doing with this knife, and this is not allowed. But when they said this is not allowed, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know about that. This is my first time hearing it. And then they took me to where the incident is actually happening, the lady that they are busy communicating with. So I went there, and then there was a white cop, a white policeman in that van. So the guys were black, and then they showed him this. They were like, hey, mister, is this allowed in someone's pocket? Is it illegal or what? It's like, hey, this is too big. It's not allowed. What? I'm like, yo, I eat orange with this. You can even smell it. You will smell some fruits and veggies here. So they were like, no, we are arresting you for carrying this around. I'm like, dude, I mean, it's not like I even murdered someone with it. What are you talking about? I've even had a bigger one, a Rambo style knife in my car, and a cop saw me and he just took that. I mean, it's quite understandable because that one was very big. But I mean, with this pocket knife, man, you can't tell me you're arresting me for carrying this. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they can do. I didn't want to rush things, because this is one thing that you guys should never do when cops are with you guys. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. The cop stops you when, military person or an official stops you. Just do not try to act tough. Do not try to act like you know everything. Like, hey, no, it's allowed. I've been carrying it for 9 years and nobody arrested me. Why you tell? Nope, do not ever do that. You will piss them off and it will end in tears, guys. So what happened is I stood quietly. They were like, we are arresting you. I'm like, cool. They put me in their minivan. I was just there. I had nothing to do. Then I'm like, okay, let me just take a quick video. So after we got to the station, they opened the van. They brought me out. Then they started getting interested in my career. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we were going to the station. Why? Just take me and let me go. Because honestly, I wanted to go in. And it was a Saturday. Yeah, it was a Saturday. So I knew that if I go in for Saturday, I will come on Monday. Which means I'll be eating free food from Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday morning. So I was really looking up to that. It's not like I want to be in jail or prison. I'm just... poverty can do things, guys. And after we got to the station, they just took me to a small corner. They're like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a photographer, YouTuber. I shoot content. You should holler me when you get some weddings or something. They're like, oh, really? Oh, nice. Show us some of your photos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Here. Started showing them some big booty. Then they were like, ooh, I see now the cops are getting, cops, man. So now they started getting interested. They asked me the whole situation, why I'm at the spot, and that place was a hotspot. That's what they said. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. And this is what happened simply because I came to view this car and I'm now rushing home. And I wasn't able to afford taxi, so I was walking, and then you guys came through. They're like, yeah, but this is not allowed. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll drop it home. I didn't know it's not allowed. I don't even know, guys. So if you guys don't know that pocket knife is not allowed in our pocket, do I need a license for this? Man, let me know, man, because I do know that a lot of white folks carries this around and nothing happens, man. But I'm not sure why. I mean, I had to go through that problems, man. So we all drove, and then they came to my crib. They came to my house. They checked. They saw the backdrop. They saw the television equipment, everything. They were very happy. I mean, they even came to drop me by my house, and man, that was awesome. I felt like a president because I'm just. So guys, that is the whole story. That I mean, I went for prison for some minutes. It was sad, man, because I felt like, yo, this is crazy, man. But let's just enjoy the process. Sorry guys, it's raining. I'll see you in the next one. I know it's very loud here, but hey, I mean, that is all that happened. I'm unable to complete the whole thing, but I have just summarized the whole incidents. I'm home now. I'm safe. I'm back. Everything is perfect. No issues. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me go bath in the rain. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.